Alright guys, this is the juice that I've been waiting to try. The one you've all been waiting for. I don't know who's been waiting for it. I know a lot of people in the group of the maker of this juice have been waiting for it. And a lot of fans of Cannoli B1. So it can only be mine. But it is the beta. So check it out. And the strawberry cannoli. The maker said this is 95% done. So I figured I'd put my feedback out. He wanted feedback. I figured I'd do a review of it. So just know this is the beta. This isn't out yet for sale. And he's still going to work on the flavor, I guess, a little bit. But I'm going to vape it for you guys. Let you know what I'm getting from it. And what I think of it. How it stacks up next to Cannoli B1. So I got this haze dripper with dual Claptons in it just because I'm getting crazy flavor and mad cotton in here. I get a lot of vape. I get like 30-40 hits when I drip in this thing like 10 times. So it conserves juice like crazy. This is obviously a premium juice, not your budget stuff. So I don't tank those, as I've told you before. Budget juices are for tanks. That's just me. Tanks crush juice too quick for me. So let's vape this juice. I'm going to let you know the notes I get. I'm going to let you know if I think anything needs changing for John so he knows. But let's go. What are we waiting for? 35 watts on the Stout and the Haze Mini. 0.3 ohms. Dual Clapton stainless steel coils. Let's go. Alright guys. I gotta say I love it. I do. It's freaking great. Do I like it more than Cannoli B1? I don't know yet. I just got it today. I've been vaping it since I got it earlier in the mail. I figured I'd come and give my feedback now because, I mean, I know what I think of what's there. If someone gave me that and told me that it didn't tell me it was a beta, I would never know. I think it's perfect. I don't really know what else you could do to this juice to make it any better. I think the cannoli is balanced perfectly with the strawberry. Any of you guys who watch my videos know that if I'm getting a dessert vape and it has fruit in it, I'm really sick of desserts with fruits, the fruit being more dominant than the dessert. I mean, 'cause that isn't how it works in real life. If you go out and get a piece of cheesecake with strawberries on top, it doesn't taste like strawberry, just strawberry. You get cheesecake and you get strawberry as an accent. And he nailed it with this cannoli as giving you that cannoli is the dominant flavor and that accent of strawberry. I heard him say that he promises this strawberry is going to be different than any strawberry that we've ever tried. It is, definitely is, without a doubt. I mean, I didn't doubt that because Cannoli B1 is just on another level. It's my favorite juice of the year and last year. It might be my favorite juice of all time. No, it's not because of hype. It's because I vaped 4 bottles. Alright, I vaped so many juices. That might not seem like a lot to some of you guys. I see some people out there that buy 10 bottles of Cannoli B1 at once. I vaped 4 bottles. I never, hardly ever get past like 2 bottles of a flavor. and before I get burnt out on it. I just don't. I still don't have an all-day vape that I've been vaping like since I started vaping, or an all-day vape that I'll vape for a year. I've been vaping Cannoli B1 since it came out. Yes, that's how much I can serve it. 4 bottles. I still got a full bottle. Now I got Cannoli B mine. We'll see if that strawberry gets me through many bottles of this juice. I don't know. The fact that Cannoli B1 did that is because it's so different. That little hint of chocolate in there is so different than any chocolate that I've ever tried in a juice. I don't really like chocolate in juices. There's just something different about that stuff. I don't see myself getting burnt out on it. We'll see if I can vape it the whole year without getting sick of it. It always comes to a point at some time where I'm going to get sick of a juice. I know I don't need to explain all this, but I am, because that's me. I'm very picky with juice, and I'm not knocking anyone else. I wish that I could grab a big freaking monstrous bottle of a flavor and just vape that. Then I wouldn't have to buy 20 different flavors a month and usually not like them all. I end up giving them away, or I'll give them to my wife and she'll vape them, and she's even more picky than I am. So I'm very curious to see what she thinks about this. She can't vape Cannoli B1 at all because she hates chocolate and vapes, hates them. I mean, there's juices I'll be freaking like, I can't wait for you to try this. She won't like them at all. So I'm very curious to see what she's going to think about this. Let's vape it again because it's so good. Let's drip on there again. I'm not going to go get the Cannoli B1 and vape that side by side with this because I know exactly what it tastes like. I'm very thankful that the cannoli still tastes the same. Obviously, you would think it would. Same recipe probably as far as the cannoli flavoring goes. But the cannoli tastes the same as it does in B1. It just has strawberry. A hint of strawberry instead of chocolate. And I really want to describe the strawberry that I'm getting for you guys. This juice is way more complex than I expected. There's some hits where I'll get a lot of strawberry. Some where I will hardly get any. I know he said he had some cinnamon in there, and then he took some of it out. I might get a little bit, a hint of cinnamon if I'm really looking for it, but I would never know there was cinnamon in there if I didn't hear that. I think it's just something that complements that pastry. Just the creaminess and the pastry of this juice is what really makes me love it. The fact that the fruit's a hint. If I were to describe the strawberry, I don't know, the way my mind works, it looks like maybe if you flavored the cream inside of a cannoli with a hint of strawberry flavoring, like almost a creamy, I don't want to say icing, but like a whipped icing maybe. And then I kind of get a little bit of hint of a natural strawberry as well. So it's kind of like if you had a cannoli with a slight bit of strawberry flavored cream with a little bit of fresh strawberries on top. And the fresh strawberries like the hint you get on the very end of the exhale. And if I go, let's go straight through the nose and see what I get. Through the nose, I get it all. Usually I'll get mainly all pastry. When it's a pastry and fruit, I get it all. There's not much more I can say. My feedback for this juice is that it's great. It's fantastic. I expected it to be because of how much I love the first cannoli. I don't know. I'm blown away by this juice. This bottle's probably not going to last through the weekend. I don't even feel like touching another juice right now. This stuff is amazing. I'm going to just drip it. Drip it, drip it. Let this bottle be conserved. John Nathan, if you see this video, thanks for sending these betas out for us to try. I hope this feedback helps. Don't forget about the bottle you promised me when you liked my other review, whenever you do release this stuff. That's up to you, whatever you want to do. But I'm curious to see what it's going to taste like when it's 100%. I'm curious to see if I'm going to be able to tell a difference. I don't know what more you could do. I think it's done. I think it's good. I don't know. It's a beta. It's amazing. I'm going to stop gushing over it. That's it. Look for the release of this stuff. If you're not in the group on Facebook, at the Casadaga, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, whatever, but the Casadaga Liquids group on Facebook, join that group so you can see when this is going to be released. I'm extremely curious about the pistachio cannoli whenever he gets that going. I really hope I'm able to taste the beta of that. I know my wife really wants to. Pistachio vapes are actually her favorite. So I can't wait to see how that's going to be how that is going to be paired with the cannoli that we get from these cannoli juices. But that's it, guys. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down. Hit me up in the comments. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.